still don't know who I am or who I wanna be when I get older. Even though I'm older now, I don't know what I'm here for. But I found out no one knows, everyone just goes with the flow. I still don't know who I am or who I wanna be when I get older. Even though I'm older now, I don't know what I'm here for. But I found out no one knows, everyone just goes with the flow.
The longest road on Earth. We need more games like this, which show an alternate side of gaming. All the characters are animals, going through the modern life as most humans have to endure. The creators' brainwash gang are Spanish game makers who deserve to be applauded for trying something so new and refreshing. All of the stories are dialogue-free, which sounds like it should make the gameplay problematic or uninteresting. But once you start playing, you realize that this game is made to be played without dialogues, and with songs and music which are award-winning in their own right. Even though the songs are in English, you don't need to understand the words, as music is an universal language on its own. And the visuals are very transcendental and fly above any language barriers. This game is certainly not everyone's cup of tea, as it lacks action on the screen, as is expected from almost all video games. But it evokes feelings as it tries to find meaning in the mundane and monotony of life. Most of us would be pulled into nostalgia by one or more parts of this game and let us marinate in self-reflection. The creators of the game released a 20-minute short film called The Longest Road on Earth, Chapter 0, regarding the process behind the creation of the game and the songs and music included in it.
Walking for a while, there's 100 miles left to go. 100 miles left to go. Oh, oh. I've been running out of time, there's 100 miles left to go. 100 miles left to go. Oh,
oh. Thankfully, subtitles are included, as English is not the only language used. If you want to create a game or anything of your own, you need to see the short film to get inspired and to see the ups and downs of the creative process. Both the short film and the game have a vintage look to them, mainly due to the lack of color, but also due to the framing. The short film is shot mostly on handheld devices, and the game has a 2D cartoon look to it. It took me less than 2 hours to finish the game, and I will not edit the gameplay as I don't want to cut off any of the music. The songs play as a message to another version of yourself and has an emotional effect on the listener, depending on individual experiences from the past. Most relatable aspect in the game is the feeling of growing up. Questions such as, do I have to grow up? Can't I just stay a child? Is there a manual to being an adult? As a child, I was described as disruptive, and I really felt the game was about me in this section where the young child is punished by making them stand in the corner because of some childish action, like rapidly switching on and off the lights. and scaring an adult as a prank. Climbing on higher surfaces, breaking something by accident, etc. Anyway, I have linked both the short film and the gameplay in the description below, and also the playlist of all the individual songs within the game. I hope the creators continue to make more of these games for people like me and other creators to integrate such storytelling into other genres of video games.
Some people would say this is not a game. Maybe they'd prefer to call it something else, but if it's not a game, I don't know what it is. Crashing clouds ever changing. As a studio, this is something deeply personal to us. Its story and song are different, but it's about everyday life in general. On the longest road we're all going to travel. But since we're all just dust in the wind, I'll keep on telling stories that never happened, but maybe they one day will. This is the longest road on earth. Crashing clouds ever changing shapes that tell a story. I see a story up there.
If you can, I urge you to play the game instead of watching the gameplay. And if you can't, thank you for watching.